Hey guys. So sorry if this is a little bit echoey. I forgot my earbuds. I'm traveling right now. I'm currently in Williamsburg in Brooklyn, staying at my brother's apartment. He and his girlfriend are in Australia visiting her family for the holidays. So I have a workshop here. I had a workshop here last night. And I've been hanging out here, and I just had like some kind of cool things happen last night at my workshop. I met one of the teachers at the studio who has her own studio that actually happens to be right down the street from here where I'm staying, from my brother's place where I stay at every time I'm in town. So I got up this morning and I decided to go over and check it out. It's a really awesome space. She's a wonderful teacher. I just took one of her classes. I'm kind of in like that post yoga bliss and eating a donut, super, super healthy, but it tastes delicious. I'm treating myself. And so I'm going to be hosting a workshop at her space now. Next time I'm in town, we're going to work things out. So just kind of cool how things like that happen. And on my way back, I was just thinking I wanted to just share a video with you guys and have you guys just hear why I feel like my upcoming workshop is so powerful and why I would love so much for you to join. So you may or may not have seen me sharing about this over the past couple of months, but I'm a desire map facilitator now. And of course, I'm sure you know that I teach breathwork. That's my great love, my passion, what I feel I'm really meant to be sharing with the world. And the desire map is another tool that I feel like is really useful for people. So I did a workshop, a 6-week virtual workshop that ended several weeks ago called Breathwork and Heartwork with the Desire Map. So I'm relaunching it to begin January 5th, and it's the perfect time of year because of the new year. And Danielle Laporte, who is the creator of the Desire Map process and the author of the book The Desire Map, she kind of came up with the idea for the Desire Map during the new year. So she was at home with her husband at the time and was like, they were writing down all of the things that they wanted, the things that we do for ourselves every year, like our big goals and dreams and aspirations. And she was realizing that she felt kind of hollow, like there was something that felt like was missing from these things. And so instead she started to write down words, the ways that she wanted to feel. So words and maybe phrases that represented how she actually wanted to feel that year. And so over time, she ended up developing this process called the Desire Map. And so the process really is about, instead of creating a life that your mind thinks that you want, so that's often what we do when we create goals. We think, oh, I want this for myself because it's going to make me feel a certain way. And we're not really focused on the way we feel in the process. And that's life. That's our whole life, is the process, right? So we actually want to create lives where we feel the way we want to feel as much as possible. That's really the goal, not the end things. But the end things, they're still a part of it. The final goal, the creating certain things, building a business, maybe buying a house, building a house, writing a book, whatever the big things are, that's still a huge part of it. But we also want to make sure along the way, as we're writing the book or, just in our day-to-day lives, the normal things that we're doing, that we actually are conscious of the way we truly want to feel, so we can start to create and choose, align ourselves with things in our lives that allow us to actually feel that way. It's really, really simple, but very, very profound. And I say the same thing about breath work. People don't realize how powerful the breath is. We hear it a lot, and I think when you haven't practiced this type of breathing technique, it seems to be something that maybe relaxes you. This is not a relaxing breathing technique. This is a very powerful healing modality. So pairing the two tools together is really incredibly powerful. I'm leaving I'm going to send you guys the landing page to the workshop coming up, but I have a lot of testimonials from people who've just finished the workshop who felt it was like a big game changer. I really, really, really would love to have any of you in this workshop with me starting January 5th who feel maybe a little bit lost. Maybe if you reflect back on other years or other processes that you've tried that, you have great aspirations for it, but then nothing sticks. I am really interested in helping people create sustainable life shifts. And these two tools for me personally and for those that I've shared them with are such powerful tools to really radically transform your life in a sustainable way. So the 6-week process, we're going to be meeting once a week virtually. So you can pretty much live anywhere in the world. I had people in the workshop last time who were living in Germany and Australia and the UK. If you can make it live, that's wonderful. If you can't make it live, you'll get access to the recordings right afterwards. And then there's going to be a Facebook group, so you'll be able to interact with all of the people who are participating in the Facebook group, which is really great to get support and kind of see how other people are handling things and going through their own process. So every single week we're going to be doing breath work. So it's also a really wonderful opportunity for you to start to see, if you've done breath work with me before, how it actually starts to shift your life when you do it consistently. So we'll be doing it every week for 6 weeks. And then every week we're also going to be working with the desire map process. So I'm breaking it down where we're going to be going through and getting really clear on what we're grateful for, where we're dissatisfied in 5 different areas of our lives. This is really a holistic approach. So it integrates, your business, your health, your fashion, style, inspiration, spirituality, anything that feels important to you in your life is included in this. And then by the end, you're going to come out with your core desired feelings. So the core ways that you truly want to feel in your life. So that's what this whole process is aiming us towards. And we're using breath work to kind of clear ourselves out, get us out of our heads, get us really connected to our souls, to the place where we know what we truly want. I had somebody who just wrote a testimonial for the last workshop who said, doing breath work with this process was a game changer, because she actually would look back at her responses later and be like, what? I wrote that? And then she was like, no, but that's actually how I truly feel. But a lot of times when we're in our heads, we think about, well, what does the world say that I should do? Or, what will my parents think? Or what will my partner think? Or whatever. When you're doing these exercises from a place where you're cleared out, you're so connected to that deepest part within you that it's what you truly desire, what life is really calling you forward towards. So the workshop starts January 5th. We're going to get right into it right after everything settles down after the holidays. Pretty much, I think there's some statistics around in February, 90% of people drop off their New Year's resolutions. So we're basically going to be wrapping up by that point. So you'll be able to start to create intentions for your life at the point when everybody else is stopping. You're going to be totally on point and moving forward in a way that feels really deeply connected to you. So this is my personal invitation to you. I would absolutely love to have you. If you're in any interest at all, I really recommend just following your intuition. Anything that resonates with you, it's really important to start to take those steps forward for your own life. That's how we create change. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, and hopefully I'll be seeing some of you guys in January.